PBIS is, in my classroom as an advisor, it's creating just a positive, safe environment for my students. So it's just bringing that feel of nobody's going to bully me in this class. I can come in here and feel like this is a family. It's just a safe environment for students to learn in.
What does PBIS mean to me? The way I see it, there's two ways to correct behavior. It's either negatively, and that's the way our parents did with a switch, whoosh, and every time you do something bad, you get punished for it. That is not what we're doing. That's what traditionally I want to do when the frustration boils up inside of me. But what we're trying to do is a positive way of reinforcing behavior, which means reward people for doing well. Say good job, give them something, pat on the back.
As student body president of Sierra Linda High School, PBIS to me means, PBIS is, to me, okay. As student body president at Sierra Linda High School, to me, PBIS is a program designed to control the behavior of the students in a high school environment, and I would say it has worked tremendously.
Okay, I like that one.
Thank you.
No problem. Do you just want me to keep it going?
I would explain PBIS to someone who isn't familiar with it as a positive reinforcement for students who don't get that attention all the time that they are acting out for. PBIS to me means we're trying to turn our school around and try to make everything seem normal. By everything I mean our everyday manners, like picking up the trash, opening doors, helping others with books.
PBIS means support. Big support for the administration team and also for our students. I believe there's more people to assist us in helping our students. PBIS means positivity. I love the PAUSE program, and I like the excitement that it stirs up here on campus when students are doing good things and they get awarded a PAUSE card, and I love seeing them win their prizes, and I just think it's a great program. I wish it was at other schools as well.
I don't have a classroom because I am a counselor. However, every time we visited classrooms, I can definitely tell there's a huge difference. Like I said, it's just more pleasant to be around. I feel like I'm talking with people instead of talking at them. Instead of being distracted on people not doing what they're supposed to be doing, we're actually working together for a common goal. And so it's just really refreshing.
It's been impacting the behavior in the whole ways because the students that go to the cafeteria, they're polite, they follow the instructions, the lesson, and we have a free ride cafeteria.
PBIS has changed our campus because I feel it's become a lot more positive environment since students are now looking to be positively reinforced instead of having the negative consequences. Overall, there's a much more positive atmosphere on campus. Students are a lot more friendly and outgoing, and it's overall just a more enjoyable place to be around.
I think PBIS has significantly changed our campus with the new ID policy. It has made sure that like everyone in school, I know who they are, and I feel much safer now.
That's another one where coming from a different campus just last year, I think it gives me a good lens on that. Right away, the very first thing I understood, because kids are basically the same everywhere, and you're in this business because you like interacting with kids. But right away, these kids that had been on a PBIS campus, they had a different feel. Like they understood that you shake people's hands and greet them with actual words, like "How are you today?" and that their own focus and their own really self-policing on Copper's campus has been pretty stark contrast from what I had seen on other campuses.
Not only have I seen, yes, as far as behavior is concerned, have I seen a change in our students. I've seen a change both in students, not only in their behavior, but in their actions more than anything else. Is that they're treating each other with a little bit more respect. They're opening doors. They're saying hi. They're using the language they're actually holding us accountable as well as adults for using the language, and there's been a couple of times where kids have come to me and said, Ms. Madrid, you need to be professional, or we need to be professional here, and just situations where sometimes they keep us in check as well. So I think this is a good thing, and that tells me that it's becoming part of the culture and climate of the school because the kids are using it without thinking about it.
It means everything. It paid for my summer vacation because I was able to write lessons. Okay, I'm joking. What does PBIS mean to me?
It's good.
It means teamwork in a sense that now I think our teachers on campus have had the opportunity to come together using this language, using this model. We reward kids for positive behavior, but more importantly than that, sometimes school systems are set up where we focus on the punitive rather than the positive. And I think what it's meant to me is, as an educator, it's given me the opportunity to focus on those kids who are doing not only the right things, but doing the things that they're supposed to do.
This is the first year I've done PBIS. I came from Westview, who did not have PBIS, so I can't speak specifically to that. However, in speaking to my colleagues, they would say, you should have seen Copper Canyon before.
Well, kind of once again, the things that I see that are different, I've been working with kids for a number of years, but just specifically here at the campus, I see the, like I said, the opportunity for kids to kind of share the same terminology for things. I see that actually kids understand and know those things that they're supposed to do, whether, just because it's not their trash, it doesn't mean that they can't kind of help keep it up, and making sure kind of there's that pride piece that's really built into the school culture with everything. And that's what I see really strong within the kids at Copper Canyon.
I think since I've been here freshman year, now it's sophomore year, I have seen a difference in behavior because, a lot of kids like Paul's cards, so then they do act better and they're not so much like disrespecting the other classmates' right to learn.
Well, in my classroom, I've seen a great change. I have very little classroom disturbances. Usually because I don't focus on, the negatives in the classroom. I focus on the positive. The students are aware of it. I use the vocabulary, courteous, committed, helpful, and safe in almost every day and every lesson. And it just creates an environment that, I hate to keep saying the word positive, but it creates a positive environment in my classroom. And I've seen changes, students, especially like when I give them copper cards, especially students who normally don't get copper cards, and when I see something positive they've done and I give it to them, it kind of gives them a little encouragement to maybe do better. So.
Certainly I can. As a matter of fact, I can picture it really easily because I remember what it was like 2 years ago without PBIS. It wasn't as pleasant a place. It wasn't as positive a place. We weren't a place where kids yell out hi and hello and greet each other and offer to carry each other's stuff or offer to help a teacher for no reason. We weren't that place 2 years ago, not like we are now. So it's really easy to imagine us without PBIS. I just don't ever want to see that again.
Can I imagine my school without PBIS? I don't like to. I feel like it's really important, as big as our school is getting, to have a structural component and a foundation that we all look to kind of start from. And if I look at Copper without PBIS, it feels like it doesn't have that structural component and that coziness and that ability for us all to have that common connection.
Honestly, no. I feel like many students without PBIS wouldn't really focus, and we see it everywhere in our daily life, that without it, people would be kind of lost. They wouldn't know really what to do. They wouldn't be professional. They wouldn't take action, and it probably wouldn't even be safe.
No, I can't, because PBIS is helping the kids to become aware of what good character is. And I think that we need to continuously promote that on campus.
I don't think I could imagine Copper Canyon without PBIS. I know my first year here was 4 years ago and we didn't have PBIS, and I definitely don't want to go back to that. I don't want to ever see Copper Canyon without PBIS.
over my 10 years of teaching experience, what I have noticed the difference between the campuses with PBIS, the campuses without PBIS is that just the expectations. We spend a lot of time throughout the year trying to reinforce their expectations and those behaviors. But with PBIS, those things are being promoted and being put to the forefront. So from the time a person walks onto campus, the time the students walk on campus, those expectations are being promoted and out through the signs and also through the behavior that everyone on campus is demonstrating. So I think the biggest difference is that we, with the schools without PBIS, are constantly trying to reinforce those behaviors and trying to find different ways to promote it. But with PBIS, those are the forefronts and the expectations from day one.